outsider. The more I think about it, the more I think what Tokisada said is true. It doesn't matter to me if he's an outsider or not, but there is a reason he's hiding it. I'd rather not force him to reveal himself. Come to think of it, I didn't really know him very well. All I knew was that he was the Undertaker and a strong wielder of Batsu. Ah, isn't that... Yosuga was dragging her feet ahead of me as she turned into an alley. I hope she's okay. I knew I should mind my own business, but I just couldn't just ignore how lifeless she was. I'm not following her. I'm just checking to see if she's alright. I tiptoed into the alley behind her when... Yosuga! No! I pulled her back as she was about to jump into the canal. We both tumbled backwards onto the ground. Yosuga! What are you doing? This canal is very deep, you know. Oh, is it very deep? Oh. You absolutely cannot die. A tuft of her black hair came out from between the folds of the loose scarf. It's not hideous at all, but I suppose it would be cruel to say so when she obviously believes otherwise.
髪の色は確か黒だったな。
I wonder if my father's hair was like this too. Thinking about it, my father was making me long for the color terribly. Yosuga, I know things aren't easy for you now, but I really don't think dying is an option.
本当に死ねるとは思っていなかったんです。ただ死んだら楽になるのかなと。
It would be easy to deny it immediately, but that probably wasn't what she wanted to hear right now. I don't know if it would really ease your pain, but I'd be sad to see you leave. You were the first person who gave me a letter to deliver after I started my service.
そうなのですか。
Yosuga wiped away her tears. I know I've said it before, but don't worry. You know I came here from Tenyo Island, right? I kept myself locked away in that manor for many reasons.
詳しくは存じませんが、ドーマ様のお屋敷からほとんど出られなかったとか。
That's right. It took me years before I finally decided I would step out into the world again. She seemed to hold her breath. I could only imagine how you must be feeling. So it's fine to cry or feel as sad as you want, but please live. I didn't want to see her leave me like they did. I didn't want to mourn her death like theirs.
オランピア様。
Yosuga must have noticed her hair was exposed as she gently pushed it back into her scarf.
どうしていいのかわからなくて。
I could see droplets of tears shining on her eyelashes.
情けなくて恥ずかしくて鏡を見るたびに恐ろしいんです。両親が手形を取って会いに来てくれるという手紙だったのですが、二人とも見事な黄金色の髪でしょう。私どんな顔でいればいいのか。地上を離れるのは辛かった。 話も保護になり、両親の姿を見ているのも苦しくて。でも父と母には会いたくて。おかしいですよね。頭の中がバラバラなんです。
It was something I understood very well, which was why I wanted her to stay alive. How about writing back to them, asking for more time?
少し。
You could tell them that you need a little more time gathering or getting accustomed to your new surroundings. In any case, I think settling in here might make you feel more calm about everything.
確かにそうかもしれませんね。父と母に会ったら、あの黄金の髪が羨ましくなってしまうでしょうから。
She gave a weak smile and slowly stood up from the ground.
そろそろ戻らないと。マスハナが心配するので。あの方には本当に優しくしていただいています。
Yes, she really is a kind person.
オランピア様も今日はありがとうございました。まずは部屋で休みます。
Please do. Her back looked so small and frail as she left. If only I could be of more help. I sighed with disappointment when I suddenly felt someone's eyes on me. I recognized his presence. Himuka? Ah, sweetheart, come on out. I looked behind me to find him staring intently from behind the wall. What is it?
昨日別れ際になんだかあなたの様子がおかしかったから怒っているような感じだったから。
あ
なたはあんな男を愛するような女性ではないはずだから。
That's right. I need to know.
やっぱりあの船でのことなら何度でも謝るから。
No. We were thinking completely different things. Still, as I watched him apologize so desperately, I knew I had to know more about him. Don't worry, I'm not angry, Himuka. It's just that we don't really know each other very well yet. So, I want you to tell me a lot about yourself, so I can get to know you better.
面白い話は何もないよ。
That's a cop out. Come on, talk more. He seemed to be looking down on himself again. Then I'd like to visit your house. Sorry. You said you found a lot of things that drifted here, right? I'd love to see your collection.
つまらないものばかりだよ。
I wouldn't be so sure about that. You might not think it's interesting, but I might.
わかった。
Ooh, it's cute.
ここだよ。
Ooh, it's cute. The room was filled with a variety of animal bones. All the shapes from small to large were new and unfamiliar to me. This is amazing! You found all of these?
そう
I've never seen animal bones so big before. I mean, I have, but only in books. I never imagined they would be this big in real life.
そうだね。重くて大きくて運ぶのが少し大変だった。
Just imagine his delicate body carrying back these huge bones was so adorable.
そこでなぜ笑うの？
Just tell me if you find another large set of bones on the beach. I'll help you carry it here. We're friends, right? Let me help.
友達。違わない。
Blushing slightly, Himuka looked around the room before pointing to a particular skull.
これは一番気に入っている水牛の骨。角がかっこいいでしょ。
They really are. They must have been quite strong.
こっちは堂々鳥で、この世界にはいないけど、愛嬌があって可愛いんだよ。
A dodo. I think I read about them too once in a fairy tale.
それで、これがサメだよ。でも完全ではないんだ。全部は流れ着かなかったみたいで。
I guess I can't be too surprised about that. It was so nice to hear him talking about his collection so happily. I'm glad I said I wanted to come here.
あ、そうだ。あなたは骨怖くないの？
Not at all.
そう。なら嬉しい。
Himuka hugged the skull he carried with him close to his body. As I looked around at the other bones, I suddenly realized the air in here seems so crisp and clear. It almost feels like the air back on Tenyo Island. Is that just my imagination?
そうだ。外でまた探し物をしようか。
I can't wait to see what we can find.
あなたならすごいものを見つけられそう。
We walked barefoot across the wet sand. Mio and her lover are sleeping in the sea. Maybe it was because I was there to see them off, but I didn't feel afraid at all. Come to think of it, your name is pretty rare, isn't it, Himuka? Is there a meaning behind it?
意味。
He picked up a piece of driftwood.
こういう字。
Your name means head toward fire?
太陽も見て。
I see. So the he in your name has multiple meanings. A wave rolled in, crashing into onto the sand ahead of us and stretching out toward Himuka's name. As it pulled back, the characters disappeared. But in its place... Ah! Something just washed ashore! What the hell? A sucker? Really? Look, Himuka! It's like a rainbow!
虹。
I never expected something so cute to wash ashore. I raised the rainbow-colored swirl up to the sun.
まさかあなたでもそれは食べないよね。
Girl, don't eat that. Huh? I gazed at the confectionery in my hand. Of course not. I wouldn't do that. But then again, it feels like such a waste to throw it away. How about we bury... Sleep drunk. Damn it, Sasha. Sorry. Let me play his voice again. Okay, there we go. But Barry, don't tell me. Baby, that's not how it works with confectionaries. You think so? But then again, this is Magic Island. The day I wove the wreath crossed my mind. The words Himuka uttered could be strange at times. But something about the way he said them felt so earnest and true. Then let's bury it. We dug a small hole next to a blossoming flower. That's cute. Himuka carefully sprinkled soil on top of it. It was the first time I attended a funeral for Candy. One with the island. Ah! Himuka! I just came up with the best way to send that candy off. How about we ask the sweets vendor to make the same thing? That way it will really become one with the island, right? That wasn't what you meant. Oh, you're so adorable. He's laughing? Oh. I was too embarrassed to say anything. All I knew was that I was seeing him... let me read that again. All I knew was that seeing him happy like this made me happy as well. You really think so? Himuka raised the skull up into the air. Are those showing his eye sockets? Oh, okay. Why is that? Okay, we know that's not to be true. Because of the old lore. To be honest, I only learned about it recently. I heard that the Red District was stuck with a misfortune after discovering Cinnabar on their island. But Lord Jigen gave them knowledge to lift the curse and brought the people prosperity. So the color isn't cursed at all anymore. Huh? I was taken aback by the unexpected response. Yes?
もしくは最初から何か秘密が隠されているとか。
A secret? Himuka, do you know something else about the story?
少しだけね。
Can you tell me? Himuka looked up at the sky again. He seemed to regard the sun above us with love and reverence.
ずっとずっと昔にある男が日の女神アマテラスを殺した。
Oh, that would explain the hatred.
その男が罪を悔やんで自ら命を絶った。その時に流した血から石が生まれた。
Killed?
嘘じゃないと思うよ。
Mm.
だって僕に教えてくれたのはあのヒルコだからね。
Sorry, I just want to make sure I didn't skip any text. He really told you that? Then can I ask you a question? What does Lord Hiruko look like?
ミスの向こうだったから姿形はわからなかった。
Ah, I see.
あなたのことも話したよ。
Huh?
あの舞にはとても感謝しているとおっしゃっていた。
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
僕もね、あなたの舞台はずっと見てるよ。初めて会った時から一度も欠かさず見てる。
Huh? Really?
太陽はとても大切なものだし、それに待っているあなたはまさしく女神のようで、ずっと見ていたくなる。
You're just flattering me. I'm really happy to hear him say that. But you're only looking at Olympia, aren't you?
また悲しい顔になってる。何が悪いのかな。なぜいつもあなたにそんな顔をさせてしまうんだろう。
Himuka was looking at me so seriously. I had to ask him something that had been on my mind. Himuka? You said that, you said that you like me, didn't you?
大好き。
Oh gosh. He answered without the slightest hesitation. I felt a mixture of confusion and happiness. Child. That was easy. Then, what about me do you love exactly? Huh. Yeah, come on. Let's hear it. Uh-oh. Himuka took a huge step back, child.
そんなこと言えない。
What's the problem?
言ったらあなたは僕のことを汚らわしいと思うから。
Child, hold on.
信じて。僕は本当にあなたを傷つけたりしないから。触れたりしないから、怪我したりしないから、見ているだけにするから。
Himuka, you kinda scaring me. What is going on?
僕は絶対にあなたを傷つけたりしない、怪我したりしないから。
Okay, I get it. No! Damn it, we were so close. Appearing utterly distraught, Himuka ran off and disappeared inside the house. He ran away from me again. But he didn't answer my question at all.
触れたりしないから、怪我したりしないから、見ているだけにするから。
Well, alright then. I looked upon the skull he left behind on the beach. He must have really been in a hurry. Let me read that again. He must have really been in a hurry to leave. I'm sorry for asking you such a terrible question. But I didn't know what to say or do. Asking him why he loved me was a cruel and... Yep. Such a yawn-inducing question. It was such a cruel and selfish question. But I really wanted to know. I wanted to know if he was looking at the real me or looking at me. Or maybe, standing alone on the beach, a fierce wave of self-loathing suddenly came over me. If Himuka asked me the same thing, what would my answer be to him? Something I like about him. He's good at weaving and isn't scared of getting his hands dirty. He takes care of the things that wash ashore. He likes to fight and collect things like I do. He suggested we honor the candy we found. He touched me in a very significant way.
あなたの方はこんなにも熱かったんだね。
It was surprising, of course, but I didn't dislike it. I knew his fingers wouldn't harm me. He seemed confused, curious, and touched me like I was precious to him. His hands were cold, but somehow I felt a heat behind his touch as well. Maybe it's only my ego imagining things. I picked up the skull from the sand. Yellow, blue, red.
ずっと昔にある男が日の女神アマテラスを殺した。
It's not that I doubt Himuka, but not even my mother or Tsukuyomi told me that before. Lady Amaterasu was killed? It must be just a legend. Oh, the sleep drunk is real. I went and placed the skull in front of Himuka's door before departing from Corpse Beach. Perfect. Because I'm sleepy. I gotta go to sleep. And I got work in the morning. Ugh. Alright. So we have another letter from Yosuga to Kikusui. But we are going to have to wait on that because that is the end of the video. So folks, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you stopping on by, chilling with your girl. And as usual, y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I'll see you lovely lads and lassies in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and